All right, so we're now recording.
Okay. So I was able to find the average cost of maintenance for, okay, so the first question it asks, sort the data by bus manufacturer and calculate the average cost of maintenance for each manufacturer. It was
Okay.
already sorted alphabetically by Bluebird, Kaiser, and Thompson, and then I just went through each one and calculated the average. It looked correct to me, but I'm not positive if it's correct. But then for the next one, sort the data by fuel type and calculate the cost of maintenance and the average mileage. So I'm not even sure how to sort it so that it doesn't like disrupt all the data, because you can like sort one cell, but then it rearranges it and it's not all in the same, like it's not where it's supposed to be.
All right, so let's pull up the data and do the sort. Okay.
Okay. So I have it opened.
Okay. I'm going to share screen. All right. All right. Are you seeing my screen with the data?
Yes, so it's a lot of data, so I just see the bottom of it.
All right.
All right, now
So
I see the
now we're going to sort, right? When you sort by particular variable, right? And of course, it's going to change the order for all the other columns. You sort by a particular column, but it will change the order of the other columns. But you want to know what did we wanted you to sort by passenger type, am I correct? Or by bus manufacturer, or by fuel type.
Okay. So fuel
So
types. Yeah.
fuel type. So we're gonna sort by fuel type, right?
Yeah.
Gasoline or diesel. So easy. You come in here, you hold on to the beginning, right? See where I'm holding on to? On
Okay. Okay.
A3. And
Okay.
you paint everything.
Okay. Get everything. Okay. I'm gonna do it with you because I want to make sure I can do this.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna go from the beginning. Okay, and get the entire chart with all the data
Okay.
and go all the way to the bottom of it. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
And then you hit data.
Okay. And then you hit data. Where's data? Okay, I see data. Okay, hold on.
See it?
Give me a minute. Okay. And then you go to data. Okay. I'm at data.
Okay. You see where it says AZ going down or AZ going up?
Okay, AZ going down and AZ going and ZA going down.
ZA.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
which one?
We're gonna I'm gonna just take AZ going AZ.
Okay. So hit that.
You hit that, right?
Okay. Okay.
Just a minute, just a minute. Okay. So when you hit that, it will ask you how do you want to sort.
Okay.
You
Let
see
me
where
get,
it says bus number?
all right. So it says bus number.
Okay. So there's a pull down button there. You click on it, click on that pull down arrow.
Okay.
Then it shows you all the names of the different columns.
Okay.
So you want to sort by type, by fuel type.
Okay. By fuel type. Okay. Okay. Let me do it on
Click
my
on that. So it's going to sort by fuel type for you.
Okay.
And then you say, okay. See where it says okay?
Mm-hmm.
You click on it. So
Okay.
then it puts all the diesels first, since you're going A to Z, and D comes before G. So it puts all the diesels first, and then it put all the gasoline next. Now, I can see, sometimes this thing behaves funny.
Okay, wait. I'm just catching up. Okay. I think I got it.
You got
I
it?
think exactly. Yes. It looks correct to me. Okay.
All right. Okay. So since it has all the diesels first and all the gasolines after that, then you see that diesel goes from 3 all the way to 55, right?
Yeah, I see
So
that.
now, what was your problem? Your problem was to calculate the average mileage or the average age. Am I correct?
Um, let's see. It says sort the data by fuel type and calculate the cost of maintenance
All
and
right.
the average mileage by each fuel type.
Very good. Very good. So the says to calculate the average mileage or just, yeah, the average mileage, right? Or maybe the maintenance cost, the average maintenance. Am I correct?
I'm sorry. You mind repeating that?
Okay. It says sort the data by fuel type. Am I
Right.
correct? And
Yeah,
then it says calculate the average maintenance.
correct.
Very good. So here I'm going to say, I'm going to use abbreviation maintenance. And the other one is what? Average age or average mileage?
Okay, I'm sorry. Repeat it one more time. I was
What
trying
was
to
the question? To calculate the average maintenance for each type, right?
right. Average maintenance, correct.
And average what else?
And average mileage.
Mileage. Okay. So I'm just going to use miles. You know we're looking for averages, right? Okay.
Right. Right. So it's the same formula for both.
Same formula. Okay. And so we say diesel and gas. See where I put diesel, where I put gas. All right. Okay. So I'm going to come here and say equals on the diesel, right? Go under diesel on maintenance, diesel and maintenance. I'm going to say equals
Equals, and then you have to get the maintenance column, right?
average equals average. See the average?
Right. Average.
Bracket open. The bracket open. Can you hit bracket open after the average? Then
Right.
I'm going to go to the maintenance here. Now, you can memorize that it goes from B3 to B55. You can do that,
Okay.
right? And
Right.
simply say average B full colon, average B3 full colon B55, close bracket. You can do that.
Because you have to get the maintenance cost for all the diesel.
Yes.
So you
You can go memorize where it is. That's one way to do it.
okay.
It
Or
gives you that. Or if you don't want to do the memorizing, right? You can say equals average bracket open, right? Then you go on the maintenance and you paint.
okay.
You keep painting until you get to all of diesel. Be careful. You see it?
Yes.
And you hit enter.
Okay.
And that's it. You go to gasoline equals average bracket open, right? Excuse me. And then you go where gasoline begins, which is 56. Right? And you go and paint to the end of gasoline, and it gives you gasoline.
Okay.
So now you have the averages.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes.
And then you can do your chart with that.
Okay. Do you do a separate histogram for the maintenance and the gas versus the mileage and the gas? Two separate histograms?
Yes.
Okay.
Because and I dock points from students and say you cannot do the same histogram or the same chart. Actually, this now becomes a bar chart because it's not a frequency distribution. This is now actually a parameter in statistics. Okay, so you're not doing a frequency distribution. If you're doing a frequency distribution, you call it histogram. But if you are doing a parameter like an average or a standard deviation or sum, then what you're doing is a bar chart.
Okay.
Okay, and so now you can now paint, insert, go to your bar chart, and lo and behold, what do you have? Average maintenance for diesel and gas compared.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes.
And so now you can move the chart, new sheet, easy. You go home, you copy it, and Control V, it's on a Word file.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah. And then should we also label the bars?
Yeah, you label it. I mean, I prefer to see where I hit it. And I say,
How do you label it again?
you see, you go to the little box there. Okay.
Which box?
Okay, let me. You see where it says mint inside that chart?
It's in the chart. Maintenance, yeah. For maintenance.
Okay, so you go and hit that mint and you delete the mint.
Okay, and you like call it a different thing. I was talking about like labeling the bar itself.
Okay, we're gonna get to that. Maintenance, okay. Compare, I'm just gonna give it an arbitrary name. Diesel versus gas. That's the name I'm giving it. You don't have to give it the same name that I did. If you just hit the bar, okay, you hit the bar, you see her little beads around it. You see the beads?
I don't see.
On your left button, you hit at the top of the bar. Put your cursor on top of the bar and click your left button.
Yeah.
You see those little beads?
Yeah.
Good. Now, right click on that.
Right click.
Right click on it.
Okay.
It says add data labels.
Add data labels. There you go.
Okay. You see the data labels, you can see them. They're kind of like hidden, right? Okay. But go, you see it. Are you seeing it in your own?
Maybe it's like in the center of it. Maybe that's
in the center of it. You hold down your left button and look at what happens.
All right, let me see yours.
I move it.
How did you move yours?
Okay. You go in the center of it where you know it is. Hold down your left button. Hold it down with the left button. and then push it up.
Let's see.
Another way for you to see it, right?
There. I had it a second ago and then it went away. Mm.
But do you see the little beads around it?
Yeah, it's just sometimes technology doesn't cooperate. So it should go
Okay.
faster, but it goes.
Okay, but hit on it with your left button and you see the little beads. It's inside those little beads, right? Okay. Watch me do something else.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Sorry.
Okay, you see the little beads and then right click.
It's like it's not showing for me like what you're doing. It's like frozen or something.
Oh,
So I'm trying to do it on mine, but it's not working on mine, and I can't see yours.
okay. We're gonna get it right. Okay. Now, on your left button, hit on the bar.
Okay, I'll try and mine again. Okay, left button, and then
Yeah, hit on the bar.
I think format data label, and then yeah, okay, but it doesn't let me do it.
Okay, but you can see the little beads.
I can see the beads, but it doesn't.
Okay, so the information is inside the middle of those little beads. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's then stay in the middle of the beads. Don't worry, what is there is there. Right click.
All
Right?
right. Okay.
Okay. You see on the left side of your screen, you will see like a little paint box.
Yeah, I see a paint box. Yeah, paint box.
Click on the paint box, right? And it says automatic fill. And
Yeah.
then at the under that paint box, when you hit it, you will see another paint box that says color.
It says fill or border. I have fill or border.
Okay. So click the fill.
Okay, fill.
Yeah,
Solid
click
fill.
solid fill automatic. And then at the bottom of that place where you see solid fill pattern or whatever, you see another bucket, another little bucket that says color.
Color. Okay.
You see it?
Okay. Okay, color.
Good. Hit on the button on that little caret on the color and you see different colors.
Yes.
Good. Click the red one.
Red. Okay. Okay, so it fills it with.
Fills it with red. Okay. Maybe that's not the right thing to do.
It's just like filling like the little box that had the label with it.
Yes, I was trying to get the number. Okay, so let's right click inside and you add data labels. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go back to no field and you see the numbers. See the numbers? Solid fill. So automatic gives me blue. What I'm going to try to do is on the numbers, I'm going, font. Okay. I'm going to increase the size to 14 and I'm going to increase the size to 14 and the font color is going to be red or blue, the contrasting color. And so now you can see the numbers. Are you seeing my own numbers?
So, like what you're doing on your, well, I can't really see what you're doing that well on your screen. And then also it's not really showing up on mine. So I don't know why that's happening.
Because you should see what I'm doing. Are you seeing my own chart?
Um, like I don't see any changes in it. Like I don't see any of like the editing that you're doing. I just see like it says main and then it's like has the thing, but I don't see any like color changes or any like label changes or anything.
That's kind of strange. You should be seeing everything that I'm doing. Are you seeing my bar charts?
Yeah, like 2 bars. The
Okay.
D, yes, that's it.
Are you
But
not seeing my numbers up above the bar chart?
um like no, nothing additional. I can email you like a screenshot of what it looks like on my side.
Uh, I don't think that's gonna work. Um, yeah, because you can see my two charts, but you're not seeing the numbers. Are you seeing the numbers above my charts?
No, nothing above it. Just
Okay. Let me stop share and bring it up again.
the numbers on the axis.
Okay. I'm gonna bring it up again. All right. Are you seeing the chart again? It's plain.
Yeah, I see the chart.
Okay. Are you seeing the beads?
Yes, I see that.
I will right click,
Okay, right click, add data labels.
adding data labels, which you are not seeing. Okay.
Okay, so they're
Oh,
like very small and black on the
but you
top.
can see it. Okay. Very good. So I'm going to put my cursor in the middle of that, the beads, and right click.
Okay,
All
right
right.
click,
And you see font.
font.
Okay. So I'm going to increase the font size from
Oh,
9 to 14.
okay,
Right. And you see on the body, I'm going to change the font to Arial, whatever. Okay, I'm going to change it to Arial. And you can see font color.
okay,
I'm going to change the font color to red.
okay.
And can you see it now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to right click and then I will push up
Okay,
the number. I will right click and push up the number. You can see the numbers are now up.
yes.
They are no longer inside the bar. All right. These are the kinds of things that I'm glad at least somebody persisted in saying, let's have a session. So, I mean, when students are not asking questions, I take it that they're figuring things out. Of course, few students figure things out, but next week, let's do an actual lecture session. I mean, it's not mandatory. Whoever wants to come can come, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
Okay,
offer to lecture on the homework assignments, on the basic principles, the basic methodology, and then we can all benefit from it.
okay.
All
That's
right? Okay.
um. Thank you so much for your help. I think you said something at some point that I wrote down about also I was gonna ask you since I did so poorly on the midterm, I was gonna ask you because I got like a 64 out of 100 as a fail
Mm-hmm.
and I just want to know where I went wrong so that I don't make the same
Because you
mistake.
did not show your work.
Right, but I did get answers wrong, right? Also it was very
The
hard.
most of the answers were correct.
Okay.
You lost the point because you did not show your work.
Okay. It was like timed, so it's very hard to like type out all your work in a very short amount of time.
I
Um,
mean, did you do it by hand?
a lot of it, yes.
Okay, well, you have to type it up because I say that at the very beginning of the semester, you have to type all your work, nothing by hand. Okay,
I understand
so
you don't accept work by hand, but when
no,
you're in a time,
and I say it very clearly at the beginning. You have to type the work.
okay.
Okay?
It's very time consuming to
It
type
is. It is.
everything. And the test was timed. So that's why. And I saw some of the questions required you to show your work, so I tried to show work for those. And then some of them didn't say anything about showing work, so I figured I could save time on those.
No. It's the instruction is at the beginning. You don't have to say it for every problem. The instruction is at the beginning. Show your work. Okay. I mean, most students show their work, others do not. Even on homework assignments, I say show your work. And so that's a standard requirement. I think it's in the syllabus. If it's not, I'm going to look at the syllabus again to say you must show your work on all assignments and written exams to get full credit. And the penalty for not showing your work is quite heavy because nobody knows how you got the numbers. Okay. I mean, in online exams, you can always see somebody that does the work and you copy it, but then I cannot prove it. And I'm not encouraging you um, to go and get it from somebody else because what's going to happen is, so in the finally, you're not going to be able to just do that because it's going to be time consuming. You're going to have to wait for somebody else to do the work, and whenever they do it, that's when you get to see the correct answers. But if you show your work, then I know you did it, and that's it. Or at least I will assume that you did.
Okay. Do you think it would be possible for you to do a review lecture study session for the final to kind of help guide us? As to
Absolutely, if it is requested.
I am requesting it.
When you're requesting it, have to be in writing. That's
That
number
would be
one.
very
So after office hours next week, Thursday, I can take the following Monday before the exam is due and do a review. But then you would have to come up with the questions either in advance or while the session is holding. But you have to come up with the questions. I'm not just going to say, okay, I'm going to do a full review. I could take an old exam or take samples of work from the old exam because the review essentially is going to be that you'll be required to hold on to all the knowledge that you have had at the beginning of the semester. Because as you know, mathematics is like a building block course. There's no way you're going to be able to know what to do or how to solve problems on concepts at the end of the semester if you do not understand the concept from the beginning, because you're going to evaluate functions. It doesn't matter what we're doing. If you take, for example, the calculation for a mortgage, it's going to give you a function, and then you have to evaluate that function. That's what it is. You take the formula for periodic payment. It's a formula, and you have to evaluate it, which is knowledge from the beginning. But again, we can take a pure evaluation problem of the kind that we showed at the beginning, and we can illustrate it if you bring up that question and we go through it.
okay. Thank you.
All right?
Thank you for your help.
All right. Any other questions?
Yeah, the recording that you took today, can you email it to me so that I can rewatch it and kind of go through it?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to, as soon as this is over, I'll put it on YouTube and I'll post it for everybody.
Thank you.
All
And
right?
then can I email you what I have before I submit it, just so you can look it over and make sure I did it correctly?
Sure, of course.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
All right.
Have a great weekend.
You too. Enjoy your weekend.